It's the fact that the boys looked sad after Sincere's clip. That's how bad it was. That's how bad they felt for Melanie as well, not just the girls. Welcome to episode 25 debrief. Dude, I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna talk about movie night first. I'm sorry, I just gotta get into it. And like I told you guys, like I expected, movie night will continue to Thursday. The fact that they're making us wait till Thursday is pissing me off. But how crazy is it to think that Sincere's like, yeah, I wanna close it off with Melanie soon. Yeah, buddy, good luck. So at first when I saw Zach's clip, I was like, oh, so we're still just gonna pretend like Alana was not kicked off. So I started thinking maybe it's production, they're just not gonna like put it out there. But then, no, the girls were like, oh yeah, like she left because Kata realized, or I think it was Kata, like, hey, where's the angel? And the fact that Zach is like, I said before that I was going to come back to you, it doesn't matter. But if you knew that this was going to cause a problem, why wouldn't you have just told her the first night you returned from Casa? Like, hey, I knew I was going to pick you regardless, but just let you know, she did, like, get kicked off. Because, of course, Kata now will be like, hey, that's really sus that you just would not mention that, because that's something to mention, because you literally made it sound like, even though she was there, I didn't choose her, but she was not there to choose from at the end. Casey's clip, when they showed Casey being like, the girls back at the villa don't understand my powers, all the girls' faces were of disgust. And I just don't understand how the boys are not getting it through their thick freaking skulls. TT as well, honestly, with this whole double standard. No, Anaya is obviously not upset that he brought back TT. Anaya has not acted jealous or anything. She has felt disrespected. I think she felt disrespected when he even walked in with TT because he did not seem to care about Anaya whatsoever. And obviously that was true because instead of being like, oh, let me go apologize, see if she's okay, you stood there and you guys were all laughing while she was literally sobbing on the floor. But Trinity's right. It's all about lust to Casey. He's obviously a horny loser. And Melanie is right. He just used her to stay on the show longer. And I love that they were standing up for her. And when TT was agreeing with Anaya, I actually saw it as a way of taking heat off of Casey because she was like, yeah, the boys would tell me, like, he's so different with me. They didn't tell you. And I get that. It's her man. She's backing up Anaya with what she's saying there, but then she turns around with, like, the whole double standard of it. And it's not a double standard because Anaya does not care that he has a connection with TT. And TT, as a woman, if you watch that and you heard how disrespectful he was, maybe she thinks that's normal. That's very concerning if so. But if any woman were to watch that and be like, that's okay, then I feel really sorry for them if they're used to men speaking like that about women. Okay, but I do love that, like, the crawl video, all the girls were doing their ahs, and then Melanie's like, I like this video. And Sincere, like, butting in, the whole double standard. Oh, Sincere, sit down. Sit down and shut up, buddy. Because one of your clips, there's several probably, is about to play. But I love that Naya did not back down. She let them know it is about the disrespect. You think you could stand up to be bigger than me and yell at me? I'll stand up and keep yelling at you. And the boys saying like, oh, you came at TT? When did the girls come at TT? No, TT got involved to defend you, Casey. But I love that Kata was like, yeah, I'll do whatever I did all over again. Honestly, the Sincere clip made me emotional. To see it all laid out like that, the soul stuff is so freaking effed up. But what really made me emotional was Melanie so quiet. And at the end when she's like, can we just play another clip? Like she was losing it inside. Like she was falling apart. Obviously, she didn't want to explode. I think next episode she will be exploding. Rightfully so. But honestly, that broke my heart. And even the boys looked heartbroken. Zach looked like he was about to cry because the thing is, nobody knew all this. Sincere knew all of this, but he would tell everyone a different story. I love that Anaya was like, CB, you're not crazy. And then all the girls were like, you were never crazy. America didn't hate you. They love you. And we do love you, Melanie. Thursday, we are getting the scene where he tells Amora, like, if we had more time, I'd bring you back. Oh, she's gonna flip. Sincere is a pathological liar. It's actually quite scary because, like, he just not even showing emotion of feeling bad. He's just like, I'm sorry. No, I did wrong. I am praying that this is what opens Melanie's eyes. And I get it, guys. If she leaves Sincere, obviously she doesn't have a connection there. But I would much rather Melanie leave the villa on her own, being like, F you, Sincere, than leave with him. Because I think that's a much better ending for her. Obviously, I don't want her to leave. I love her. Much rather than bringing a bombshell for her if they knew it was good. Okay, my rest of the notes for this episode I'll do in a different video.